Hello, today I'm going to show you how to create a new email from your WordPress hosting. You can also probably do this with Wix and Squarespace if you pay for it, but with regular hosting, generally they include a free webmail account, and then we can actually forward that to your existing Gmail account, check your mail there, and also send mail from there. This is in response to the upcoming email changes that are coming on February 1st of 2024 from Gmail and Yahoo. They are no longer going to be green lighting any emails from their own like Gmail, Yahoo, etc. account that are sending bulk email. And I'm going to create a new email for this just so that way you can see how it's done. And I'll show you also how to find directions, et cetera, et cetera. It's pretty simple process. It takes only a few minutes, but it's definitely helpful. So what we're going to do, I am in DreamHost. This is who I use for hosting. I've used it for years now because I just absolutely love it. And I would not want to use any other host, but whatever host you use, you're just going to go and create a new webmail address. So I'm going to select fully hosted and I'm going to use my Mary Jane Marketing domain and I'm just going to do info. And that's mainly because I don't have a general info account yet and I want to create one. 1 second. Okay. So we're going to go with info is the email and I'm going to use same password that I used here. Okay. So I clicked create email and you can see up here, it's actually creating that email account. And while I do that, I'm going to go over here and just Google how to check DreamHost email in Gmail. And what you're going to do is just click here. And DreamHost has a really robust knowledge base. So does Wix, so does Squarespace, so does all the other email. And what you're going to do is just follow these simple directions, which the main thing here isn't necessarily about the directions as much as it is about the technical things. So you need to know what the server name is. You need to know which button to check, that kind of thing. So it's going to be specific for whatever webmails that you create your email in. First thing is you're going to log into Gmail, go to settings, see all settings, and then you're going to where it says accounts and import. And you can see I already have 2 other emails already set up to do this. So I have 2 emails set up to send as, and then I also have emails set up to check from other accounts. So I've already done this a couple times with this particular Gmail account. And I just have myself and my operations manager monitoring it and putting things in the correct folder so that way it's organized and easy to use. So we're going to click add another email address under send mail as. We're going to type in what our email address is. We're going to check that check as an alias box. We need to scroll down here, find out what the server is supposed to be, SNTP at dreampost.com. And then the user is going to be, and so we're going to select whatever it says. So in this case, interestingly enough, it looks like it's the correct one, but we really need to make sure that it's the SSL and not the TSL or TLS. We're going to go ahead and click add account. Oh, I'm going to change the port first. So this is what I was talking about, the technical part of it. You need to make sure that you do that. We want to make sure we use SSL. It's checking the credentials and hopefully it will work. So you can see here that it worked. Let me see my password. This is the screen that comes up. Congratulations, we've located your other server and verified your credentials. Just one more step. There's going to be a link that's sent there and I got to go check that. So I'm already in my inbox. Here is the inbox or the confirmations. What we're going to do is just click that and confirm. That's great. So I don't have to do anything else with that. And now we need to set up the other way to be able to send from or to send to here. So we're going to go ahead and set up the forwarding. If done correctly, you're going to be able to see your email address here that says send mail as, and then you have this email here. Now, what we need to do now is do the check mail from other account. We're going to go over here, DreamHost or whatever plugin or whatever email that you use. And we're going to go ahead and do that setup there. Going to the check mail from other accounts, we're going to go to add mail account in Gmail. We're going to type in the address, and luckily now I have it saved here, so I don't have to do a lot of things. We want to do the import. We're going to go over here and follow our lovely settings from our webmail provider, whoever that might be. We're going to, obviously the email address is already there, so we're going to type in the user, which is still going to be the same thing. And the password is going to be the same. And it's going to be different though. It's going to be pop.dreamhost.com, and make sure that I'm selecting the correct port. Leave a copy. Yes. Always use SL, label incoming messages, and add account. All right. I have no idea if it worked. Let's go look. Yep, it worked. So that little box went away unexpectedly, but it allowed me to add it right here. We have info at Mary Jane Marketing. And this happened to me the other day. I actually had to go ahead and say check mail now because it did check it a little while ago. So you may occasionally, if you're expecting an email, someone says they sent you an email right away, getting it, you can go in and check the mail. So that is how you do it. And it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. If you are using Wix, Squarespace, any other email, they should be able to give you some sort of webmail, and you shouldn't have to pay for it. This is a way, I'm not going to say you shouldn't have to pay for it. You may or may not have to pay for it. You can figure that out on your end from your provider and host. But this is how you can do it from DreamHost and from Gmail. If you're looking to switch your domain, I would highly recommend doing that because I love DreamHost and they make everything so easy and accessible. If you have any questions, you can always email me at amanda@thedeterminedpalm.com or amanda@tdm-marketing.com, and I can help you with any of these things. I hope that this helped you to see that it's easy to check your Gmail and receive and send email from your existing Gmail account. What you're going to do when you go to send a new email is you're going to select the account that you want to send it from. Now you're going to have a drop down here of all the aliases that you can use to send email. If I want to send email as myself, if I want to see an email as the new info email that I did, then I can do that. I will show you that we do send a lot of bulk email from this email address. Now, when we do the bulk email, we're going to be able to select from any of those emails. Going forward, as starting February 1st, I already talked to my assistant and she's going to be going ahead and doing that with our bulk email plugin. If you want to know what bulk email plugin that we're using, just let me know in the comments. Talk to you soon. Thank you.